welcome to our free Cancer TV headline. In the next Nigeria, you won't be a leader unless people know your classmate, Peter Obi says. During his speech at the graduation ceremony of students at Peace Sitar School earlier today, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and presidential candidate of the Labour Party for the 2022 general election, emphasized that the future Nigerian will only have leaders who have attended school and have classmates. Peter Obi advised the graduates to make an effort to know their classmates and to preserve their certificates as they will be crucial for their leadership aspirations in the future. He emphasized the significance of education, especially in the current era. Peter Obi expressed gratitude to the parents of the graduates for providing their children with the opportunity to receive an education. In this world, Peter Obi stated, in the future Nigeria, one cannot be a leader unless they have attended school and unless people know their classmates. During his speech at the graduation ceremony of students at Peace Sitar School earlier today, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and presidential candidate of the Labour Party for the 2022 general election, emphasized that the future Nigerian will only have leaders who have attended school and have classmates. Peter Obi advised the graduates to make an effort to know their classmates and to preserve their certificates as they will be crucial for their leadership aspirations in the future. He emphasized the significance of education, especially in the current era. Peter Obi expressed gratitude to the parents of the graduates for providing their children with the opportunity to receive an education. In this world, Peter Obi stated, in the future Nigeria, one cannot be a leader unless they have attended school and unless people know their classmates. Alright, viewers, you have listened to today's news. Now, the headline says, in the next Nigeria, you won't be a leader unless people know your classmates, Peter Obi says. Okay, now, he made this statement during a graduation ceremony of students at Peace Sitar School earlier today. So he made such statement, and he was like, first of all, he gave gratitude to the parents of the children that are doing graduation, because it is not easy the way things are in this country. People still have some parents still provide for the children to attend school, to have a good education. It is one thing to give birth, another thing to send your children to school. It's really something that parents need to look into. So he thanked the parents of those children. Then he said something that as the future leader of tomorrow, that you need to go to school where you have classmates, and because you'll be needing the certificate for future purposes. I'm saying this and I'm saying it again. I don't tell people that we know that this country is really bad, praying for it to get better, get well. The country is sick, really sick, need emergency operation to operate and remove everything that needs to go, and you understand. But what I want to say is that in as much as the country is sick and people are like, whatever you study in school is not what you are using to feed yourself or your family, that does not give you the license to say you will not go to school. If you have the opportunity to attend to further your education, please go to school. School is very important. No minding where you are from, as long as your parents can afford, even if it's part-time, you are able to afford, please go and get the certificate, because one day you'll be needing it. All right, I have comments. Let's just go straight to comment and listen to what people are actually saying concerning what Peter Obi said. What he says, no, not classmate, your grandfather tombstone in your village and the shrine he worshipped. What he said, everyone has known this from this present regime. Somebody here says, Obi remains the wisest man and the most intelligent politician in Nigeria. No one can contest that. Whenever a wise speaks, you must read meaning in each. And every one of his statements, obedience movement for wise people is not for agberos and useless fools. Somebody here says, you are right. Somebody here says, Obi is not intelligent at all. Talking like a kindergarten student. How is this a kindergarten student? He's actually encouraging the student to take the education serious. How is that a kindergarten? So people don't really understand. Is it because what he's saying is something that you counter? You need to, everyone needs to get an education, even if it's secondary school. Go to school and get an education. If you can afford a part-time, please do. You'll be needing it in the nearest future. I know we call it paper. I know that, but if you can afford the certificate of VS sorry part time. Please go for it. Go for it. You'll be needing it in the nearest future. I saw like a couple of jobs that I've seen that I was not able to apply for. Why? Because I don't have a certificate yet. They even demanded for a part-time certificate. I'm serious, and they pay well. It's an online job and they pay well. Like God, how am I going to like hope they pay well? So even if is a part-time it's part-time, please attend. You will make I've seen people that attended part-time and they are doing well. See, education is really, I know that this country has really has jeopardized the education system of this country and make people lose interest, make young generation lose interest in going to school. But please, let's also make it our duty to encourage these younger ones to go to school. They are the future of tomorrow. They are the leaders of tomorrow. And if we want a lot of things to change, we need to start now to be building their kind of mindset, the kind of things we want them to be thinking when they grow up. We should start building it in this younger generation, and it starts from giving them a good education. It is very, very necessary. Somebody here says, you cried about Tinubü health, you failed. Now you're talking about his education. A third class degree holder querying a first class degree, it is laughable. Okay. Somebody here says, time has come when criminals will stop ruling this country. That is the reason why illiterates are in the government, illiterates who are ready to kill for policies. Why educated people are jobless. A new Nigeria is coming. Obi must be president. You see what people are actually saying concerning what Obi said. The fact that president, that's not my own point. What I'm trying to say is that education is really, really important in a man's life. Going to school, even if when you were, let's say you're a parent and you cannot afford, when you were in school, your parents cannot afford, you're not able to go to school, try to make it let your child understand the importance of education. So even if you are no longer around, your child will still further his or herself to school. I have friends that did part time and they are doing well. They are doing greatly. So don't say it's badly. I know the system of the country is really not helping us to have interest in going to school, but that does not mean you just go backwards and relax. If we want this country to move forward, we need to think like educated people. When an illiterate is doing something, you don't understand an illiterate, but when the person that is educated, aside from education doesn't necessarily mean only going to school. Have knowledge of things. Be versatile in knowledge. Have knowledge of things. Know things. So in case you see things, you'll be able to say something about things. Right? Alright, viewers, we have come to the end of today's news. Please do whatever in the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.